They seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
I want that.
Hey, wide 20. Wide 20.
Give me that ball.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Jabal Sheard in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Hey, blue 10. Blue 10.
Now it's Tannehill. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Tie right.
They come out here in the
Wait, 20.
Here's the first kick for Sean McCoy. No gain on the play there, second down. Let's discuss this offense now, and Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defense.
Brady. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. Third down here. And let's run through the Dolphins' defense.
The competition to go to the Pro Bowl at safety is fierce in the NFL, but Rashad Jones makes his case year in and year out as one who should go.
Single.
20. Wait, 20.
Mike's 5-4.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. But Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own way to work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. This is caught inside the 15. And that one results in 35 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Time running here on the play clock. First down carry here for McCoy. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
Let's
Four down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down.
We got 4.
Wait, 20.
Ready to throw on 2nd down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones.
That's how we do,
and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got to look at them, got a sense, if they open things up a little bit.
They open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Rob Ninkovich is one of those great gems that got polished up over time. Whether he's rushing as a defensive end or playing outside linebacker, he's awfully productive.
He's Tannehill now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 5.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Edelman set to return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't go back to that. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Tight ends on the loosey. Tight ends on the loosey. Tight ends on the loosey.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers. 1 tight end. Now Brady taking a shot here for Marshall. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and it's 3rd down.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
Check 43.
Sugar.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Check safety. Check safety.
Third and long. It's Brady. He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the left-footed Ryan Allen to kick it away for the Pats.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out.
Hey,
right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge of it. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Let's go. Set. Blue. 10.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Ready. Wide 20.
Watch 52.
Wide 20.
52's the mic.
Ace.
You got tape. You got tape. You got tape.
Ready. Blue 10.
On second down, here's Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Ready. Wide 20.
Right here, over there.
Wide 20.
Choose the mic.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Dagger.
Check 50.
Dagger.
Check 50.
Going on third down, Tannehill. And Hunt reels it in. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of
Set,
throws,
wide
but
20.
able to adjust and make the
Wide 20.
grab. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dagger.
Switch.
Dagger. Blue 10. Zebra.
Twist.
Watch
Set
the 380. Zebra.
Six guy. Check six
Zebra.
guy.
Zebra.
Coming. Double up.
Ready.
First and 10. Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Set.
52's
Wide
the mark,
20.
boys. 52.
Wide 20.
Tannehill now to give to Ajayi. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. 8 yards still remaining here on third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the
Ready.
tempo
Blue 10.
and
Zebra.
establish
Zebra.
things, but the
Shift.
defensive guys,
Shift.
hey, they just run the battle. They're a big run giving up. They don't know what
Rush coming, and he's
Here I
taken
go.
down.
Here
The
I go.
corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of
That's what I'm
7.
talking about.
Here's Matt Darr
Nice
now
play, baby, nice
as
play.
he's on to punt for Miami. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now Edelman. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now.
Double
I would
tight.
say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be
Wait,
on the field a lot more than normal moments in tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
A beautiful thing. And he's brought down
got three.
after a
Three
good
down, three down.
gain.
Hey, fellas, we got
They get
three. Let's go.
25 yards out of that one. And it'll give the Patriots a first down. And another example right there, Charles McCoy is good getting the ball handed to him. He's also dangerous.
You put them in space, and you've got trouble with the defense, and they organize
down.
that one
Three
very
down.
well because, you know, the screen game, when they're deceptive that way and they create that space for him, look out, and he turned into a heck of a play.
Here we go. Tight right.
Wait, 20.
4 down.
20.
Second down, it's McCoy. And very little there. He
Jose,
might have
Jose,
gotten
get
a
nowhere,
yard.
get nowhere.
Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. A couple of Dolphins in on the stop.
He ain't going
The
nowhere.
best defensive
He
linemen,
ain't going
they
nowhere.
play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen.
Strong
They have
left, strong
excellent
left.
hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just
you
saw a
must be
great
getting tired of
example of
seeing
a
this.
really
Wait,
good
set,
run
wait, 20.
stop by a guy playing
Right
the
there,
defensive tackle
54,
position.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Ready to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Too long for a field goal, too
Double
short
tight,
to
guys,
punt
double
that
tight.
in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th
on,
down.
on.
They
Wait,
come out
20
here
down,
in the
these two.
eye. Brady will sneak it. Give him 2
I
yards
got
on
it.
that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on fourth down, and they convert another one right here to move the chains.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Let's go! 53!
Now this time, Brady will throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy.
Get him! Get him!
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left.
Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
5 down. Stand up in.
Wait, 20!
Slam!
On second down, here's Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
That's how we do it!
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right side. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They did a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gostkowski for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
You ain't got nothing!
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've
Ready,
got to feel there's a sense of urgency going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, wide 20.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And Cameron has it over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well, and most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 to 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Tight dog.
Tannehill on 1st down. And that's complete to Huff. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Tannehill throwing again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, the strategy was evident.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Good. Watch the twist.
Dagger.
An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal.
Kill. Turn it up.
Back to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Jordan Cameron is tied in the intended receiver, and it's fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Frank's kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the pressure play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you up to Orlando. And with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Larry Ridley. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Hey, we got
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
20.
That'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides. The tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side.
Down. Stand up in.
Hey, go 66.
Check 99.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This is brought in at the 21. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. He's got a good game 27 up to the 37.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They come up in an offset on second down, here's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. His tight end, Jordan Cameron, the intended target. And it's third and short.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Watch right there. Watch right there.
An extra corner on the field for New England here.
Now it's Tannehill. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Set, wide, 20.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
Now it's Ajayi. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Ready, 380.
Right, 52.
They run again with Ajayi. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Ready, 380.
52.
380.
Watch out.
First down is Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So second and 10
Let's
here.
pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Ready, 380. 380.
All day.
Here's Tannehill. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a third and 10.
Set, 380. 380.
Going on third down, Tannehill. Fine stills, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down
Ready,
pass.
blue 10. Blue 10.
Check Mike, check Mike.
First down, Tannehill. And that's complete to Huff. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. Red zone opportunity.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what?
Ready,
Now
380.
Tannehill is going to turn here and take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Watch right. Let's go, D.
Ready, wide 20.
Check
Wide
52
20.
to Mike. Check 50.
On first and 10, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Tannehill throwing again. That's caught at the 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal.
Watch 84. Hey, 3-8. Zebra. Wide. Get wide.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense. It hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And Frank's kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they don't get a touchdown here on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You've got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
So the Patriots coming out now, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Hey, 20!
Try to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before. And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go good or bad for your team.
Look up.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Amendola with a catch. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Trips. Ace. Jam him.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side.
380. Dagger.
They come up with an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On the left side, this is Stills. So holding by the offense and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Blue 10.
Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams. As we get set for the 4th quarter.
He's scared. Watch.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. It's caught. Stills, right side.
I see him.
A gain of 6 there on first. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
The throw on second down is Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 39 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll run it back to the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's what I
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, here's Tannehill. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and effect. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack attack him here.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Ready to throw on second down. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Mike 20! Mike 20!
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy
The
on the
play
edges.
clock's running down. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Odd.
Blue
5
20.
down, 5
Mike
down.
20.
Stand up in.
Brady now to throw. This is White on the screen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing him down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
He gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
Blue 10, 8,
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3.
Watch left. He's tied right there. He's tied right there.
They come up in an offset. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Matt Darr now. He's been terrific so far. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Back to throw.
Come on now!
Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or underneath as the drag route is too quickly, because oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage. So if you can chip off the timing of the receiver off the line of scrimmage so he can't actually get into the route, that's the best way to defend it. But there was no possibility of that on that play. End result, the receiver won in a big way.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Wait 20!
Well, look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. The linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Bang, 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 bang.
Blue 20!
Back to throw. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield, deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, that feel pretty good as a defense.
This is caught. Gronkowski. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalposts. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
Wait, 20!
Overtime, it's double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Wait, 20!
Ready to throw on second down. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here we go, first and 10 now. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
Wait,
Got the line engaged because now they know there's going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Now the offense lining up first and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
5 down. Stand up.
Go 50.
Out.
Going on first down is Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains,
Hey, 66.
but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these kids need back-to-back backfield. That can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
And now the offense operates in the red
Tight
zone.
right, tight right. Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon
shot.
Marshall.
That's a good
Give
shot.
him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
In your face.
Now with the play clock
all
about
day,
to
baby.
expire, we get a
Get
whistle
nowhere.
and a
Going
timeout.
nowhere.
They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy.
Get him.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for the Patriots, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, this might wind up being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.